This is a seated mini band abduction. A seated mini band abduction primarily emphasizes your glute medius and the upper fibers of your glute max. With the mini band, the resistance increases as the band stretches. That means the movement is most challenging in the shortened position when your knees are furthest apart and your glute med is contracted. For your setup, place the mini band just above your knees. Sit on a box or a bench that allows your hips, knees, and ankles to be at roughly 90 degrees. Place your feet about hip width apart, and your knees should be directly over your ankles with a small amount of tension already in the band. This is your starting position. You don't want your knees to collapse inward during your reps. You want to keep constant tension on the band through each rep. Slightly leaning your torso forward increases hip flexion, which can improve our glute medius engagement. So you want to lean your chest slightly forward while keeping your spine neutral and your ribs stacked over your pelvis. We want to make sure we're leaning from the hips and from the pelvis and not from the spine or the back. This small forward lean increases that hip flexion and helps you feel your glutes working just a little bit more effectively. From that starting position, you're going to press your knees outward against the band, and your feet can rotate onto the outer sides of the foot as if you're spreading the floor apart with your feet. You want to move with controls as your knees open, and as you reach the end position, pause briefly at that top position to hold the contraction with the highest amount of tension. Hold it for about 1 to 2 light seconds. Then you can slowly return back to that starting position, stopping when your knees are back in line with your toes. You don't want to bring the knees all the way into your midline because you'll lose tension on the band. You want to maintain constant tension throughout the set. Your knees open and close within a controlled range, but you never really fully relax the band. You should feel a deep burning sensation along the outside of your hips where that glute medius lives. And really just take your time with each rep. There's no need to rush through it. You want to control the movement, use tempo, and pause at the top to get the most out of this exercise.